Hello and welcome to my studio. My name is Ido Agassi and today I want to teach you how to make a pocket for a journal or a sketchbook. This tutorial is actually part of my bookbinding course about making the long stitch binding. This is a wonderful binding technique that allows you to open your sketchbook 360 degrees. It is great for sketching and for writing. So if you are interested in learning this binding technique, what I would do is in the description, I will add a link to this course and to all my other courses. So I will start this tutorial with folding the paper. This is 21 centimeter on 38.5. I'm using black paper, thicker paper. I do recommend you to use thicker paper, around 200 and 250 grams, because we are going to glue it and I don't want it to warp and move like a thin paper. Okay, I'll bring my weight and I'm going to mark 14 centimeter from the edge. I'll bring my ruler and my pin and mark 14 here and 14 here. I'll put my ruler between the marks. I can line it up here also. And I'm going to make a crease. I'm taking my bone folder and moving inside the paper and then lifting it and folding it to the ruler. I think I have a nice fold now. Let me see. I see it's aligned and I'm going to fold it. Now I'm going to measure 12.5. So I'll take my ruler and I'll measure 12.5 once and 12.5 twice. And I'm going to put the ruler between the marks, crease it, and then fold it. And that is the reason why I cut the paper to 38.5. This is 14. This is 12.5. And this is the rest, which is 12. I want 0.5 centimeter gap here for the air to come out when closing the pocket. Now, I'll move this aside. And I'm going to take a piece of leftover material from our cloth. You can also use the color that you use for lining up the inside of the leather. Depends on you. It's a design choice for the pocket. And I'm going to cut it 4 centimeter wide. So I'll take my ruler and measure 4 both sides. You can also take your pencil and mark 4 centimeters. And then cut. Okay, I like to line it up on my cutting mat until 4. Hold the ruler and then cut. So we need 2 of those. Now what we are going to do is fold it in half, good side to good side. Okay, like this. Bring it until the edge. Take my bone folder and fold it completely. Flipping it over. And now I'm going to fold it again in half. So I have this side. I'll bring it until the edge here and work with the bone folder. And let's do the other side. Fold it. Up until the end. So this is 1 and this is 2. Again, good side to good side. And then I'm going to fold it in half. So actually I have 1 centimeter in each fold. we're trying to be precise, but it's all going to be glued and concealed, so don't worry if it's not perfect for the first time, okay? And you have 2 chances. Okay, now pay attention. I'm bringing the pocket and I want to insert it inside. So first of all, what I need to do is cut it as the size of this small one, which is 12. So I will open the folds, measure until 12. This is 5, 10, 12, and then I'm going to cut. Okay, now I want to glue the pocket. So what I'm going to do is start by gluing the 2 pieces inside the small fold, the 12 centimeters. So how would I do that? I'll bring it to the edge of the table. I'll bring my glue brush and glue only the first fold. I'm working on the edge of the table so I have a sharp line, and I'm going to glue it from the fold until the end. Okay? Take the bone folder, work on it. So this is one side. I'm going to flip it over and glue the other side. Put some glue just on the first fold, work on the edge of the table and connect it from the fold, and I'm folding it like in half to feel the edge of the paper to know I'm exactly inside the fold. Now, if for any reason you didn't cut it the same, what you can do is take your ruler and the knife and just trim it. Here I see it's a bit more. You can trim it again. It would be straight. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this side to the cloth. So I'm folding it inside so this won't interfere. I'll bring a piece of waste paper, put underneath, and I'm going to glue only the cloth, just the cloth. On one side and on the other side at the same go. Otherwise, when you close it, you can't reach the other side. Okay, just the cloth itself. I'll take the waste paper out. And now I'm going to close it. Let me flip it over to see. This is the side that you would see. Looks nice. You understand now why I think thicker material would be better, because when you work with thicker paper, then it won't warp so much and it would be much more easy to do this part. Sometimes you'll see a bit of wrinkles or something. You can put a bit of weight on it so it won't move before moving on to the next stage. I'm flipping over the pocket and now I'm folding what we already made. On this fold, look that the fold is outside. I'm holding it, closing the pocket. Okay, and now what we are going to do is glue these 2 parts, one on each side. So let me start with this side. I'll put a waste paper just in case, but because it's up here, you can just work like pat it a bit and give it some glue. Okay, just make sure it's not going inside. Just This is the movement you need to do. I'll take the waste paper out and I'm going to fold it and work with the bone folder. I love the combination of this purple and black. I'll flip it over and let's do the other side. I'll bring another piece of waste paper just in case. Glue brush without a lot of glue, and I'm just from the pocket towards me gluing the cloth. Okay, don't go the other way. Take it out, hold the pocket, and then fold it. So we have ourselves a pocket. This side won't be seen because this is the bottom side. And this side, you can't see the edges because it is glued between these two layers. And you can just open the pocket. Okay, let me wait a second for it to dry. I'll put this aside. In the meantime, I will show you that I cut the end paper for the beginning. This is 14 centimeter because the cover is 15. I want half a centimeter on each side. And this is 21 like the paper inside. I think this is dry enough. So let me bring our binding. I will start from the back, okay, from the pocket. So this is going to be concealed. What I'm going to do is bring 2 boards for this side and 2 boards for this side. And I'll find something that has a bit of weight for me. So when I locate the pocket all around, half a centimeter all around, I can put a piece of weight or a stopper of any kind over here. But what you can also do, if you don't have something in your house that is heavy, you can mark it with a pin. You can mark the location with a pin, one here. And if you'll take a regular pin, you can put something like this here. And let's bring another pin. This is just a pin with a bead connected to it. And you can put like this. So now I can glue it, bring it to these stoppers, and it won't move. This is a nice trick. One more thing, make sure that the pocket opens towards the inside, okay? So things won't fall off, okay? I'll bring a piece of waste paper to put underneath. Now what I want to do is glue the board here and just the edges of the paper. So I'll start by gluing the inside of the boards. I'm using my small brush now because I want to go inside where the elastic band is and go all over everything. Okay, so I'm going up until the cloth. Now I'll put a piece of weight here on the pocket and I'm going just on the edges up until the end, here on the edges, the end here. Making sure everything is glued properly. Now, don't be alarmed. Most of the glue is here. I'm moving the weight. I'm taking the pocket, making sure the open side is towards the book, and I'm bringing it to my stoppers. I see everything is straight here. I'll take this pin out. Take this and this out. Thank you. And I'm making sure everything is straight to my satisfaction. And then I'm taking my bone folder. I'll take my Teflon bone folder. Remove the waste paper. You can, of course, use this bone folder also. I'll glue everything, making sure it's not warping. Okay, applying pressure to the edges here. And then I'm going inside with my bone folder inside the pocket like this and over here like this. I'll move these aside for a second. If you want, you can go inside the pocket and work on it too. I love this trick. It looks great, right? Okay, let's close this side and work on the other side. I'll bring my paper, line it up. Again, you can put stoppers, but let's put the pins here. So I'll put one pin over here, one pin over here, and one over here as a stopper. I'm making sure it's as I want it to be. I'll bring some waste paper, put a weight on it so it won't move. I'll glue the entire board. If you go on the cloth, I'm doing it on purpose, no worries. Remember, we have just 0.5 centimeter that is pointing out. If there's something on the board, you can take it off. And now I'm going to work only on the edge of the paper. Making sure I have glue on everything, taking out the weight, lifting the paper. I'll take the waste paper out, bring my bone folder, and now I'll take my paper and bring it to my stoppers. As you can see, I have still time. I'm trying that it won't touch everything. See that I'm in the right location. Here I'm okay, here I'm okay, here I'm okay. I can touch it, take out the pins, and then work with the bone folder. If something is wrong, you can still lift it a bit and move it a bit if you need. You see, I'm lifting it. You can see it's okay. And then reconnecting as I need it to. Now it's important to work with the bone folder and see that everything is connected properly. I'm using my Teflon bone folder, but you can use the regular bone folder. If you have a special paper, if you see that it's making it shiny or something, you can put a piece of paper on it and then rub it, okay? This paper doesn't have this problem, but sometimes you have problem of a shiny paper when you are working with a bone folder. I think we are finished. It looks great. What I want to do is put paper between the beginning and the covers, just for the moisture not to go to the beginning and end of the book. Let me close it. I'll put some pressure on it for about an hour. It could be a pile of books or something heavy. You don't have to have a press for it. Again, if you are interested in learning the long stitch binding, in the description I will add a link to this class. I'll see you in my next video.